for every person who's got a white cane or a guide dog, there are 10 people who are struggling to read, and they're all very frightened about what the future holds. Reading in bed one evening and my left eye went blurry, and I thought, time to put the light out. And in the morning it was still blurry. But while the tests were going on, my right eye started to behave erratically and get intermittent blurring, and that made me very frightened. I thought if my right eye goes as suddenly as my left, what would I do? How would I cope? It's like sort of patches of thick cloud, actually, and sort of like the cloud up there, taking away the view of Flagstaff. Yes, I've described it as being like a sort of visual static, like a television screen that is off the channel. One of the most troubling things was that even when I could see the words on the page, I was having repeated experiences of reading a sentence or a paragraph and then thinking, that doesn't make sense. And I reread it 3 or 4 times and it still wouldn't make sense. But then I'd go away for a while, come back, and would find that I'd missed out a line or a word, and I was looking at perfectly formed sentences. But when it stops you mid-paragraph, it's totally demoralising. You think, why bother if I can't finish reading what I've set out to read? Groucho Marx said, outside of a dog, a book is man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read.
Yeah.
Books can just open up so many worlds through history and time and space, and to learn about the life of a little Jewish girl trapped in a ghetto during the war, those first-hand experiences of what it's like to be a slave in Africa. How could we ever know and understand the lives and the world around us without books? How shallow. Newton talked about standing on the shoulders of giants. I mean, it's all the work that's gone before that's saved and recorded that is built on in our understanding of all aspects of the world. They become chapters in your life. So you absorb the geography of the book as you read it. I know I was looking for a quote in Janet Frame's Faces in the Water, and I knew it was, 5 or 6 pages in from the front and down the same side, and a couple of paragraphs from the bottom. Obviously, people who've been rendered illiterate by sight loss that stops them reading and writing, to restore literacy is a huge gain for the individual and the community.